If you want to truly improve your financial knowledge, you don't need a fancy degree or a job in finance. All you need are a few simple, actionable habits that you can actually stick to. In this video, I'm going to share 9 tiny habits that will help you grow financially smarter starting today. Most of these habits take less than 5 minutes per week, but over time, they make a huge difference. Let's dive into tiny habit number 1, understanding your true cost of time. Take just 5 minutes this week to figure out your actual hourly rate, because it's often much lower than what your paycheck suggests. When I was in my 20s, I worked in the gaming industry, earning $60,000 a year with a standard 40-hour workweek. I also took 2 weeks off annually, leaving me with about 50 working weeks per year. When I calculated my hourly rate using these numbers, it came out to roughly $30 an hour. But that didn't include commuting, which was 20 minutes each way, or the extra time I spent getting ready in the mornings. Adding that extra hour per day brought the rate down further. Then, I realized my $60,000 salary was before taxes. Once I accounted for taxes and the commute, my true hourly rate dropped to $20.88. Knowing this number completely changed how I viewed spending. That $200 dinner, it wasn't just $200, it represented about 9 to 10 hours of my life. That $40,000 car, that's almost an entire year's worth of work. The most successful people understand that time is the only non-renewable resource we have. They constantly ask themselves, is this purchase worth the hours of my life I'm trading for it? By reframing your spending in this way, you start to understand the true relationship between time and money. Here's a simple framework to calculate your real hourly rate. First, determine your after-tax income. Next, calculate all the hours you work per year, including overtime and commuting. Finally, divide your take-home pay by your total hours worked. For me, $47,000 divided by 2,250 hours equaled $20.88 per hour. If you're comfortable, share your true cost of time in the comments. I'd love to hear what you find. Tiny habit number 2 is automating your savings. Research shows that people who save automatically hit or exceed their savings goals more often than those who manually save. Here's the psychological trick. If money moves automatically into savings before you can spend it, you won't be tempted to touch it. Setting this up takes 5 to 10 minutes and can last the entire year. You can do it through payroll or by setting up an automatic transfer with your bank. For example, I get paid on the 21st of every month. A portion goes straight into my investment account automatically, while the rest covers bills and daily expenses. If you can increase that to 15 to 20%, you'll be in an even stronger position. Tiny habit number 3 is the monthly check-in. Pick a day every month, maybe the last day, the 15th, or whenever works for you. Consistency is key. During this check-in, review your income and spending from the past month. Categorize your expenses into needs, wants, and savings. A common guideline is 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for financial goals. For example, you might find your needs are 58%, wants 26%, and savings 15%. If your percentages are off, you can look for areas to adjust. Rent and car payments are often fixed. But things like insurance, utilities, groceries, and subscriptions can usually be lowered with a simple call. Even saving $10 per month on a utility bill adds up to $120 a year. Small wins like this compound over time. If you live in a high-cost area, your percentages may be higher in some categories, and that's okay. The key is not to sacrifice savings. Tiny habit number 4 is understanding assets versus liabilities. Every purchase either puts money into your pocket or takes money out. A car is a classic liability. It costs money every month through insurance, gas, maintenance, and depreciation. A loan is also a liability, representing money you owe someone else. An asset, on the other hand, is something that generates income or appreciates over time. For example, rental properties bring in monthly income. Dividend-paying stocks provide regular cash flow and long-term growth. Before making a purchase, ask, will this put money into my pocket or take it out? Making this a habit changes your perspective on almost everything: your phone, clothes, or even your home. Tiny habit number 5 is tracking your net worth quarterly. Like a fitness tracker, this awareness keeps you accountable and helps you see real progress. Calculate it by adding all assets and subtracting debts and liabilities. For example, if you have a $100,000 house, $25,000 in investments, and a $30,000 car loan, your net worth is $95,000. Tracking monthly can be stressful if your net worth is tied to the stock market. Quarterly tracking gives a better long-term view. You can even use free tools like a net worth tracker to make this easier. Tiny habit number 6 is negotiating one bill or service every quarter. Identify a bill that feels too high and make a call. Explain you've been a loyal customer and mention competitors offering better rates. Ask if they can lower your bill, and if not, politely call back or request a different department. Often, companies prefer keeping you slightly cheaper than losing you entirely. Tiny habit number 7 is investing in yourself. Your skills and knowledge are your most valuable assets, not stocks or fancy possessions. Over a lifetime, the average person earns $2 to $3 million. Increasing your earning potential by just 10% could mean an extra $200 to $300,000. Investing in courses, certifications, or skill building is future-proof. It works in any job or economic climate. Even if free resources exist, sometimes paying for focused learning saves time and delivers faster results. Tiny habit number 8 is starting to invest as early as possible. There's a famous study showing that someone who invests for the first 10 years of their career, then stops, ends up wealthier than someone who waits 10 years and invests consistently for 30 years. Starting early leverages the power of compound interest. Even if you can only invest $50 or $100 per month, it's better than waiting. Low-cost index funds are ideal. They follow the market and grow at an average of 8 to 10% per year. No need to pick individual stocks or time the market. Start, hold, and let your money work. Finally, tiny habit number 9 is celebrating your wins. Financial progress can feel slow, and without recognition, it's easy to give up. Celebrate milestones, whether it's your first $1,000 saved or a monthly savings goal met. Reward yourself in ways that feel meaningful: a special meal, a small purchase, or an experience. Acknowledging your effort makes saving and investing more enjoyable. Think of financial literacy like running a marathon. You train, you fuel, you progress gradually, and you celebrate milestones along the way. No one expects to run a marathon on day one. By approaching your financial journey with patience and consistency, you build lasting wealth. If you found these tips helpful, share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.